What happened? On Friday, December 12, 2025, Democrats on the House Oversight Committee released 19 photos obtained from Jeffrey Epstein's estate, showing Epstein with a number of powerful and high-profile figures. The images are part of a larger trove of over 95,000 photos and tens of thousands of documents and emails the committee has received from Epstein's estate as part of its ongoing investigation. The released photos include Donald Trump with 6 women, faces redacted, wearing leis, a bowl of Novelty Trump condoms with a caricature of his face and the slogan, "I'm HUG," sold by a New York novelty shop and later acquired by the National Museum of American History as political satire. Steve Bannon and Epstein taking a mirror selfie, with part of a framed photo on the desk redacted. Bill Clinton with Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell, and another couple. Bill Gates with Prince Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. Former Harvard President Larry Summers and lawyer Alan Dershowitz in other photos from Epstein's properties. The committee also released images of sex toys found at Epstein's estate, including a pile of sex toys and a handheld device. Key context: none of the released photos show sexual activity or underage girls, and it's not yet clear when or where they were taken. The photos were provided by Epstein's estate, which said it was unable to confirm whether all of them were taken at Epstein's properties, and therefore included them with minimal redactions, mostly for nudity. Democrats, led by Representative Robert Garcia, called the release significant and framed it as part of a push for transparency and justice for Epstein survivors. Garcia said they've only reviewed about a quarter of the 95,000 photos so far and warned that some unreleased photos are incredibly disturbing. Republicans on the committee accused Democrats of cherry-picking and making targeted redactions to create a false narrative about President Trump, calling the effort a hoax, and insisting nothing in the documents shows Trump committed wrongdoing. Reaction from those pictured. Trump. His team has long said he cut ties with Epstein and kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago for inappropriate behavior toward young women. In response to earlier emails where Epstein claimed Trump knew about the girls, the White House dismissed the claims as baseless and called it a political hoax. Clinton, not accused of any criminal wrongdoing. His spokesperson says he severed ties with Epstein before Epstein's 2019 arrest and didn't know about his crimes. Gates has repeatedly denied Epstein ever worked for him and said meeting Epstein was a huge mistake that gave Epstein undeserved credibility. Prince Andrew has denied any misconduct, but has already relinquished the use of his royal titles amid the Epstein fallout. Larry Summers has said he is deeply ashamed of his ties to Epstein, took leave from teaching at Harvard, and stepped down from OpenAI's board. What's next? A new law passed by Congress gives the Justice Department until December 19th, 2025, to release all Epstein-related files in its possession. Republican Representative Thomas Massie, who pushed the law through, warned that failing to comply would be a crime, not just contempt of Congress. Democrats are urging the Biden administration to release as much as possible now, rather than waiting until the deadline, citing the disturbing nature of some unreleased material.